company's mission is to bring to the market the first dry overnight oat mix. So back in 2016, I went to the store trying to find overnight oats, and I couldn't find them anywhere. I grabbed every oatmeal product on the shelf, anything, any single serve cup, and all I could find was quick cooking oats that when you soaked them overnight, they were actually very gross. And not only were they gross, they were also packed with sugar and just not were not really healthy for you. Here I am now a couple years later. I've since created my own dry mix of overnight oats that has premium superfood ingredients in there like chia seed, hemp, and flax. And I also make them with an organic gluten-free rolled oat. So it's a much thicker, more wholesome oat than your quick cooking oat, which is tend to be used for a 60-minute hot steep. So it's the recipes are designed specifically for cold soak, but you can actually prepare them both as a cold soak or as a hot prep. I would say my target market is primarily millennials, people who are looking for an on-the-go breakfast. Because this is something that can be so easily made. You make it the night before, you take the dry mix and you pair it with an almond milk or your favorite nut milk, and it becomes a grab and go product. So I'm still in the, I would say, early stages of growth, but a constant state of growth with an emerging brand. And we'll be set to be in 300 stores by January of 2020. So that's just around the corner. I started the company back in 2016 in the very early stages and experimental stages, and then most of 2017 was spent with product development and really, coming up with packaging and perfecting the recipes and working on manufacturing. And so, the last year, I would say 2018 into 2019 was really kind of the start of the company and more official launch into the marketplace. The biggest surprise, I would say how long everything takes from start to finish, whether it is the manufacturing process, whether it's the design phase of your packaging, whether it's the presentation to a retailer, to the time the product gets on the shelf, how much time everything takes. You really have to plan far in advance and plan accordingly, because even though something may take you 6 months to happen, you have to be putting those plans and those steps in place months prior before the execution date. What am I looking for with a strategic partner? I would say primarily somebody or a group that not only brings experience to the table, but also can support with capital resources. So it's not money is one thing. I think you could walk down the street and talk to every friend and family you have and bring in money, but is that money going to really help grow the company, or is it just going to give you capital to put into random things and not necessarily have a plan? So I'm looking for a strategic partner, somebody who can bring to the table not only the capital but also the network and the resources to really help support and grow the brand. So Rachel's was actually first to launch back in 2016 when there were no overnight oats anywhere. So I'm proud to say that we are the leader in the category. And since now there are obviously a couple of other brands playing in the space, but when we first launched, people looked at me like I had three heads because they were wondering why I was trying to bring overnight oats into the oatmeal category. So we've really been a disruptor to the oatmeal category in a really positive way, and you can see that it has had a huge impact, and this is also a tremendous opportunity for growth within the company, as well as to an opportunity to expand to different categories as well.